Out for launch. Here we go. Final world, potentially, it looks like. We just did that dino thing again, so I'm annoyed and upset. And mostly annoyed. Very, very annoyed, as a matter of fact. Let's see how my YouTube upload is doing. Terrifically. Amazing. It actually uploaded. New levels. And cutscenes. Yeah, this definitely is the final world. Right? It is.
Easy, chums. If I was here to fight, you'd be Cactus.
He's with me. Found him lost out there. Caught him up on the whole time-space, you know, thing.
Yeah, just trying to get home. I was enjoying the retired life, see?
Got it. Our bad guys had to change a heart too.
Bad guy? You try my patience.
Wait, Oxide is here?
I'm sure this insect knows how to obey an order.
And a female trophy?
Take your ship to planet Bermugula and be on the lookout for ships approaching the rift generator. We can't afford any unwanted visitors.
At once, your foulness.
Okay, Oxide is here.
With such poise.
Naturally, as do you.
And there's a female and trophy. Which is... Yeah. So, they're the same person but male and female. But they're not like from the same species or anything. They are the same person. That is gross. Okay, new level time. I just realized, by the way, that is... Why? Why do you feel the need to have an anti-grav mechanic? You've done the time mechanic and you've done the shifting mechanic fairly well. Two things that, like, without being rude, are something mostly done by indie devs who, at this point, again, without being rude, I'm going to be rude. Those are mostly things done by indie devs that don't have any better ideas for their puzzle platforming game. And so is anti-grav. You managed to make the two out of those three. You've also got antimatter or dark matter, the one with the... Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. The one which, like, gives you the big spins, right? You also have that one. It's that's a relatively unique thing if it weren't for the fact that Crash already did that in Crash 3, but less overpowered. But the other three are all pretty much like just standard platforming mechanics indie devs thrown into the game to make the game more unique. And in doing so, they kind of make the game less unique. You're doing the same thing. The first two out of those mechanics, you've actually managed to make fun and like design levels well around. How are you going to do that with anti-grav? Are you going to do that with anti-grav? Is the real question. Because I see a lot less potential in this mechanic. I hate those jumps. I see a lot less potential in that mechanic. That's probably why they left it for last, so that they didn't have to use it as much. But still. Oh yeah, we have wall run, because we needed wall running in Crash Bandicoot. Probably should include that in the script for from review as well. I entirely forgot about that up until this moment, gonna be honest with you. I didn't take a note of it, and I didn't remember it. So do I just jump over? Yeah, yeah, I do. More wall running! Why did you stop wall running? No, really, why? Wait, do I just... you just run into it. And then when you press X, you actually jump off it. So you don't even need to hold... I've been holding X during the wall run this entire time. Apparently, that's not a thing you need to do. You just kind of run into it, and then... You do need to keep the analog stick... I'm bad. You do need to keep the analog stick moving forward, though. Actually, knowing that, the mechanic becomes a lot more satisfying. I might have been wrong about the wall run. Not about the wall jump though. The wall jump is stupid. Oh yeah, also, you still need to manually spin the boxes. Ah, because the last one wasn't annoying enough. We actually got through that. Holy hell. Here we go. Things really are turning into an indie platformer at this point. We just crawl under that? Okay, sure. Yeah, this is literally... What's that? There is one specific game I'm thinking about. I think I played it for a spotlight maybe, at some point. To be fair, the level design is fairly intricate around this mechanic. At least in this specific level, it is. And the mechanic seems to work fairly well. So far I don't think we've seen any Spyro references actually, which is surprising. Wait, what? Tractor beam? That doesn't sound good. At all. Oh, this looks... That looks... Wait, what? That was very useful. Not. That was very not useful. Oh, of course. I'm sure if you line it up perfectly, you can do that without murdering yourself. I cannot. So far, though, I think I've gotten every crate, so we might actually be in for a box jam here, and if not, at least like a Wumpa jam or two. Doubtful it will get the box jam, because again, you never get that box jam on your first time around. Okay, so you can't jump too... Ah, so that's how you do that. You can't jump too close in succession to jumping again while wall running. These are becoming very specific... That's on me. These are becoming very specific instructions for you can do this while doing that, but not while doing that, but specifically when doing this. For a mechanic that doesn't show up that much. It doesn't need to be that intricate. To be fair, up until a moment ago, I didn't think it was very intricate, so I am probably just complaining about things that I don't need to be complaining about, maybe? And we can... Okay, that happened. Note to self, do not invert gravity when you don't have a roof. I'm gonna be honest, that actually makes perfect sense. Probably should have thought about that. Yeah, probably should have just figured that out. Because I could clearly see there wasn't a roof there. So that's fully on me. Because you need to jump into here and then... Oh, now we need to do this bullshit upside down. Because that wasn't... Oh, this is so disorienting! This is really disorienting. It's actually... I do not appreciate it. The boxes are also upside down there, though. There is actually... You can see there's a bit of a difference in texturing for the start and the end. Or the top and the bottom. Hello, fake nitro. Oxide thingy. Name. There's a bit of a difference between the upside and the downside of the boxes. You can tell which ones are upside. Oh, wow, I faced through that real good. Wait, what? I did the spinny thing. Why did that kill me? Did he shoot me at literally the last frame of his life? Because he also died. Can I not... Do I need to... Okay, we are alive. I think those are enemies you need to slide. That's the only possible reason I could give you. Nope, they're not. You can jump on them as well. Yeah, he just shot me literally as he died. Oh, wait a second. Are we? Oh my god. No, it's not as bad as I thought. Never mind. I was thinking we actually have to reverse back and forth, and I died. I might actually lose like a game over here again. This time, admittedly, it's mostly my fault, and I don't have as many lives as I would like to. Okay. Let's focus here for a second. Because I'd very much prefer not to have to redo this level. So what we do here is we go inverted. And then we invert at the very last second again. Okay, now I have an Aku Aku, so I'll be fine either way, even if I fuck up again. And then I just need to get to a point where I get another life. So that is what you do. I am terrified of everything in the universe. You know what? Just shoot. That doesn't destroy the nitro. I was kind of afraid that was going to hurt me. Please, give me a life. Give me an Aku Aku. Give me both, as a matter of fact. Because these guys are terrifying. Everything is terrifying to me. I don't have any lives anymore. And I can't see what's around the corner. Is this the end? Please tell me it's the end. I can just die. Oh, I'm not gonna survive this. I'm so not gonna survive! I knew it. I knew it. Now we have to do the entire level again. Maybe for the Let's Play purposes I should have just done modern mode. In my defense, none of this would have been an issue if it weren't for that goddamn Dino Dash level. Because that level, and I will repeat, is utter bullshit. So I'm blaming that level for everything happening in this level. Because I've died like 20 times in every level so far. And maybe that's more of a testament to they stopped giving you as many lives in this level compared to the other ones. But I'm just gonna say that if I still had my my like backup of, I don't know, 70 or 80 or so lives, I would have been fine here. And that's what I'm gonna say. Is it true? I don't know, but it makes me feel better. And that is, there's also one on the ceiling there. One of the electricity things. Probably should have seen that. I didn't. Yeah, so far, anti-gravity, not my favorite. Because one... I'll give it this. I said anti-gravity is a mechanic you usually see uninspired indie devs use in their puzzle platforming games. I'll give this game one thing. That's usually in 2D platformers. In, like, not in defense, but on the other hand, I think this game just showed us why it's not done in 3D platformers. Because it's very disorienting walking on the ceiling in a 3D environment. Unless the camera, like, if the camera doesn't change with your character's perspective, it's very disorienting. And I don't think I like it. So, as it stands, it's open to change. But as it stands, I like 2 out of the 4 masks. I tolerate one, and I dislike this one. which is not a horrible score, I suppose. Let's just try to keep all the lives we have. Oh wait, we did totally skip some boxes here. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Threat needle. I did threat needle. Wow. I'm getting better with the mechanic though, and as I use it more, it does become more and more fun. And it is very responsive. I'll give it that. It's very responsive as to... I'm guessing there is a Cortex version of this level as well where he does the tractor beam thing. That's what that's about. Oh, wait a second. Is there going to be a version for every character of this level? Because everybody showed up here at the same time? That would be kind of cool. If that's the final world, just like this level. Well, not necessarily this level, but this aesthetic and this location. And have a level for every character, every playable character in the game. I also don't know why Crash decided to just like jump to his death there. Why didn't he jump all the way to the other side? That weirds me out a bit. Not gonna lie. I feel like that shouldn't have happened. But it did. And no point making a fuss about it now. Try to focus a bit. Sure, we lost Aku Aku, but we got through that bullshit, so we have one of those. Again, very disorienting, this entire thing. The wall jump does make it more bearable, because the wall jump kind of just works equally no matter what side you're on. I got a checkpoint before I died. That's all I could ask for. That's all I could ask for. Getting the checkpoint before I died. Was kind of what I was aiming for, honestly, because I was like, I'm not gonna be able to dodge this dude. That was helpful. Shooting one enemy into the next. Sometimes it can be useful, you know? Let's do the speedrun style. How about it? Or maybe don't, because this is still very tricky to deal with. Very fine timing you need there. Very fine timing, but this is also a very good way to illustrate how much knowing the level makes a difference, because you see me running through the same level we just had a decent amount of difficulty with, without too much trouble this time around, because I know the level a bit. And it makes a huge difference, knowing the level. I'm going to assume, by the way, that that counts as a box being destroyed, and I didn't... Even though I didn't destroy it. I know in chase levels, I don't think it does, but I'm assuming that in this case, I'm just going to keep the box counter up, just in case. I have 7 lives. We can do this. We can do this. It's not going to be that much big of a deal. We can do this. But we do need to jump on top of that. This is actually... This probably is the most difficult non-bullshit. That's on me. This is probably the most non-bullshit... Wait. Order of words is important there. This is probably the most difficult non-bullshit obstacle in the game so far. Obviously, we've had one that was way more difficult, but it was also bullshit, so we're not counting that one. And really, I can only get through this one. Let's see, does that count? It does, and I blew up both, which is really helpful for me, actually. Okay, so just be patient, invert gravity, and land on him. We've got a checkpoint. Did checkpoints always give you Wumpa fruits as well? I feel like they didn't used to. Maybe I'm misremembering. Itchy chin. You can't see me scratching my chin, but I figured maybe you can hear like the audio changing. I'm facing away from, well, not anymore. I was facing away from the microphone because I was scratching my chin. And that's literally the end of the level, and that is not even the box jam. Sure. Out for launch. That's a cool skin. And we got 1 out of the 9 we need in total to unlock that skin. We're not gonna get that skin. We're not. No. It ain't happening. We're not getting that skin.